Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Chase and I'm here with my brother Nick. We are out here at the Taylor River drainage in Gunnison Ranger District, and we're going to be doing some fly fishing. But so this is my brother Nick, and why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, so like you said, I'm his brother. My name is Nick Mazzara. I'm a falconer, hunter, fisherman, and lover of all places wild. So we're hoping to do some catch and cook today, get to enjoy this incredible space that we get to be in. You know, it's a pretty awesome spot.
It's absolutely amazing out here, and you might know Nick from the Tail Chase podcast. He's got a podcast showcasing a lot of his adventures and falconry and everything, and so if you have a chance, definitely check that out. But we're gonna go ahead and set up camp here in a minute, and so yeah, let's get to it.
Yeah.
We got our camp pretty much set up. Just gonna offload some gear, and then we're gonna head to the river. All right, so we moved upriver a little ways from our little campsite that we decided to set up. Oop. And we've caught two fish so far. Both I've caught just a one, like 4-inch maybe, a little brookie, and then about 11-inch trout, 10-inch trout. And so we're gonna eat that guy, and maybe we're gonna get a couple more down here or up here. We're gonna try to see if we can't snag a few more, and if we can, we'll eat them tonight. And yeah, so let's keep going.
There's, oh look, one just rose right there in that little pool. There's at least two, see?
Right here.
Rising to eat dry flies. So I'm going to tie on a dry now that they're starting to surface. So hopefully we can hit them up.
Alrighty, Nick was right, caught in that right exact spot that we talked about.
Yeah, I fished and I got a couple takes on dries, but there's even real little stuff and I couldn't, look at that stud.
Good looking fish.
Yeah, get some pictures if you would.
Oh yeah, I will. All right, so we just got camp set up finally. We got it finished set up, and it got dark really fast, a little faster than we were kind of anticipating, and so we decided to go back down to the river and to kind of get rid of we looked at the brown trout, and it looked pretty healthy, looked pretty fine, and so we let it go, and it swam away. It was real healthy, so we didn't want to cook it tonight, but hopefully tomorrow we'll get some brookies.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. There's brook trout up here, and there's also cutthroat, which I've never caught brook trout or cutthroat. So it'd be great if we could hook into a couple of those.
Yeah, I caught a cutthroat in Wyoming a long time ago.
You caught that little one was a brook trout that you caught.
Yeah,
today,
I did catch a brook trout today. It was a real
like
tiny one.
That long. So
yeah, it was like cool. 4 inches. It was kind of neat, but yeah, nothing that we could we would want to catch and cook. So he caught one earlier today too. I got a little bit of video of that, and that was a male brown, and so we went. Cool. Yeah, it was a really pretty fish. We didn't really feel like taking that one out of the wild either. So
that was awesome. Getting I'm sitting there, little still pool up ahead of me, like just up current, and I'm just watching trout rise, coming, sipping flies off the surface and jumping and catching them out of the air. And I saw a bigger one, and I was like, oh man, I got one take on my dry fly, and like when I set it, it popped out of its mouth, and I was like, I'm gonna try a nymph. It's getting dark here, and last ditch effort, because I popped off my
first cast fly.
Right, first cast.
Yeah,
just saw a little bit of hesitation, and it was like, oh yeah, and set the hook, and there it was. So
yeah,
that was
good,
awesome.
Definitely good first day.
Heck
so
yeah, Heck yeah,
nice.
It was great.
It was awesome. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Beautiful morning. It's about 7 o'clock here, I think, and we're just waiting for this sun to hit us. It's got well below freezing last night, and so everything's frosted over, so hopefully the sun will help thaw us out a little bit. Nick had this little stove thing, which is really nice, little titanium wood stove that he gets to keep in his tent to keep him warm, because he's all fancy. And so I froze my balls off, but he's making breakfast. I'm not really hungry, so he's got some Mountain House going on with some biscuits and gravy, right?
Yes, sir.
That's looking good. And then hopefully once we get all thawed out, we can get back to the river.
Good.
Hopefully it'll be another successful day. Alrighty, so it's day 2 out at Taylor Park at the Taylor River Drainage, and so we're going to be hopefully focusing on catching and cooking today. Yesterday we kind of ran out of time, but we did get some good fishing in, so that was really exciting. It was a really good first day. We didn't get a whole lot of filming done, so I apologize for that. Hopefully today we'll get a lot more footage of off-roading. The trails out here aren't really that good, and a lot of the trails that are up the mountain a ways and following the Taylor River are pretty much snowed out. So we don't have access to a lot of the off-road trails. So this is as much as I wanted this to be a more off-road center, off-road, well, sort of 50-50 off-road and fishing video. It's probably going to be mainly a fishing video, which is absolutely fine with me. That's really why we're here. We're really here to catch some trout and to be immersed in nature and just enjoy these incredible views. And so yeah, let's get fishing.
shot it up in front of the tire.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! Woo!
Can I gas it?
Yes! About, what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes? Trying to dig this thing out. You can see right here, this is where the gas tank skid plate was sitting.
Yeah, that's what was hanging us up.
And it was hanging us up real bad. So,
Look right here. This is the big problem.
yeah, we tried everything.
Down to solid ice.
And we got down to solid ice, but that is one thing that's awesome about traction control.
Deep in that tire was, man.
Yeah, we got really deep. We were digging our way in because we thought the traction boards would be enough, but that crawl control saved our lives because it broke that tire. It applied the brakes to that tire, and then
And it finally hooked on the
yeah,
traction board.
it hooked on the traction board on this tire because this is the only one that's actually getting traction.
Yeah, look.
So
this traction board here, so you can just barely see, started out
it's in there.
back here. Behind the tire was here, and it started here, and the tire sucked it and shot it up into the snow.
Yeah, so we had to dig our other traction board out of the snow now. But yeah, thank you, crawl control. Man, it saved our butts out here. Alrighty, so we came down a little further from where we got stuck in the Forerunner because we wanted to see what the river looks like a little up a ways, but didn't feel like spending half the day trying to get through that blockage. So found a good spot here. This is a little upriver of where we were camping. It's got some good diversity and some good swirling pockets, so hopefully we'll get some fish right up in here. So well, back at camp for lunch. Kind of an unsuccessful morning. Pretty much no action, which was a really big disappointment. Yesterday we thought was a really good indicator of how it was going to go today, but just doesn't seem to be going so well so far. But we're going to continue to try to. We've been doing a lot of upriver fishing. I think we're going to go downriver from our camp and closer to the reservoir and see if we can get better luck there. But for now, we're going to grab some lunch and then get back to it. Trophy section, which is after the Taylor River Reservoir, and there are fish galore in here, but they are just wise to our act. We're not buying what we're selling, so we're gonna keep trying to fish something, maybe get a few, but this section is all catch and release. So yeah, fish on. Big old rainbow. guy's got fish on too, Nick. Beautiful rainbow trout. What do you think? How many pounds? That's a big boy.
A giant.
Beautiful fish.
Rock on, man. All right, let's help this guy here.
Alrighty. Wind's picking up. Nick's still fishing here, but I helped another fisherman chase down a fish, and he ended up going way downriver, so left another fisherman to help him out, and Nick caught one in the meantime. And
I was hooked in the mud.
yeah, you caught yours first, didn't you? Yeah.
He came down with his.
Yeah. But it's starting to thunder and rain, so we might pack up here a little bit and see what we can do. We're actually gonna do this trophy section tomorrow, but we were just having absolutely no luck in the drainage. So, and there's nobody up there, so maybe we thought people knew something we didn't. But
There's 30-pound rainbow.
yeah. I was hoping to do a catch and cook, but it looks like that might be a no-go for this trip.
We might have to call this entire thing short and just had to turn it into.
We might have to if I'm not camping in a thunderstorm. So
9 and 10 out in the open. That's happening.
yeah, exactly.
So, as much as I want to keep fishing, I think I'm hearing thunder and I don't want to be holding a lightning rod. So
Yep.
we're gonna call it quits and go at least see what things are looking like. Maybe if we can get a little bit of signal to check the forecast, then we can pack up and call it a trip. It's been quite an adventure.
It's been awesome. It's been awesome. Yep. Well, thank you guys for watching, and hope you guys check out Nick's channel, Tail Chase Podcast. It's really awesome if you guys ever get a chance to listen to it.
Tail-chase.com.
Tail-chase.com. There's a lot more than just the podcast too. He's got some stuff on YouTube, and he's got a lot of stuff in the works, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video.